Belligerent Bottles, Belligerent Bottles, yeah, Belligerent Bottles, they're so belligerent. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the Belligerent Bottles Podcast. I am Ryan Lamont, and with me,
It's Jeremy Harris.
always.
Forever.
Always. Oh, we don't have the licensing for that song.
No, we can't sing it.
We can't afford that shit. Any hot takes for the week? What's been happening this week?
Not too much, really. It's been pretty quiet. You know, football playoffs are going on. I don't know how that's going for you. Sucks for a Eagles fan like myself.
Yeah. It doesn't go bad for me because I don't care. I have no vested interest in any team because they're all overpaid bitches.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who are you to talk?
Yeah, that's actually a really fair point. If I could make that kind of money, yeah, I would. Yeah, well, and I got in a car wreck, that's something that happened.
I drove by the scene of the crime and it looks like just jizz all over the road.
It was a lot of metal jizz.
Yeah.
Lots of metal jizz. Yeah, no, I got I got T-boned, and you would think it's my fault for being in the turn, but no, some little 20-something-year-old asshole decided to make a one-lane road into a two-lane road and go around all the traffic and slam into me at 50 miles an hour.
Well, I mean, in his defense, usually you do like it when a man bones you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. That was a good one. Good burn. Sweet burn. So it's been a fun week dealing with insurance companies because they definitely aren't a fucking scam.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
But hey,
No.
the guy that hit you is represented by the General, which I can only imagine based on the commercials is outstanding.
The fact that Shaq endorses is always a good sign because he's very, very particular about who he sponsors.
Shaq definitely does not just endorse anything that throws money at him at all.
Not at all. And I found out by talking to this particular insurance company that they specialize in providing insurance to those that can't get insurance anywhere else. So this is going to bode really well for me. They're like, "Oh, you got DUIs? No, for sure. Come on down. We got you."
So how's it going to feel to pay for the accident that wasn't your fault?
It's not the first time that's happened to me, actually. Yeah. So when I was 19, I got also T-boned by a drunk driver, and he had no insurance and was drunk, and my insurance company's like, "Hey, that's gonna be a $2,500 deductible," and then I had to pay the $1,000 ambulance ride too, and they were like, "Well, you could take him to court. Cool, we'll garnish his wages. He doesn't have a job. He's homeless. What are you gonna take from him?"
Belligerent Bottles Podcast is brought to you by the General.
The General, come see us if you can't see anyone else, but by law, you have to have insurance. We got you. I wonder if they're going to be a sponsor of ours.
I mean, if they want to pay us, I will take back everything I said about them already.
Yeah, no, actually, this isn't. Let me tell you what, the General, if you're listening, because I'm sure you are, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to invest in a company to change minds, and we are sellouts at the end of the day. So we
are right up there with Shaq as far as clout chasing.
This is delicious.
This is delicious.
Let's talk about this for a second. So we specialize in talking a lot of shit and drinking, and today's drink of the day is it Diet Root Beer? Is that what that is?
So this is the limited edition A&W ice cream sundae flavor.
Man, it is delicious.
It is delicious.
It tastes like a root beer float, and then we're mixing that with Kirkland vodka.
Yeah,
because if you're gonna go vodka, go affordable.
It's all rubbing alcohol at the end of the day. We should have brought a can so they could see the product.
Oh, yeah.
And then we could get endorsed by A&W too.
Listen, dude, A&W, whatever you're doing, it's right.
Yeah, and why is this limited edition? This is better than their regular.
So much better. Yeah. Oh, I hope you can hear me drinking this. This is amazing.
Did you just
ASMR.
Did you just burp? Shit was disgusting.
The burp didn't come out as a root beer float. That was
No,
kind
it
of weird.
smelled like garlic ass.
Speaking of which, that is what I was eating earlier. I had a garlic dry rub on ass. Just a buffet, bro.
That's great. That's great.
So, okay. So, did you see? So they had last week. I think it was maybe the week before. They were just doing the Golden Globes. And Jennifer Lopez was featured. Right. They showed a picture of her, and she's looking good. But you can say one thing about Jennifer Lopez, that she looked good, even for the ripe age of 80,000 that she is.
Yeah.
But the questions started coming up of going, like what's Jennifer Lopez's legacy gonna be? And I wanted to get your take on what does Jeremy Harris think that Jennifer Lopez's legacy is gonna be?
So first, I got to ask. I'm not an award show guy. What do the Golden Globes cover? Is that TV? The movies?
Emmys or TV? I think
Okay.
Golden Globes are kind of like the Oscars, where they do both, don't they?
I don't know.
I don't watch award shows either. I think that's an older generation thing, isn't it?
Well, I just think the shit that I think should win never wins, so I don't care.
Okay, right, because if
Like,
it's a
when's the-
popularity contest, shouldn't the populace, like American Idol, be voting for it? I didn't get a vote.
No, it's the Academy. But when was the last time you saw an Oscar-winning movie that you would even heard of and played in your local theater?
Lincoln, but I didn't watch it.
No,
I'm not a Daniel
the
Day-Lewis
ending.
guy.
You know the ending anyway.
Wait.
Boom.
You fucking spoiled it.
Sorry.
Who gets it? Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, that guy's an Oscar.
There will be
winning
blood.
actor.
There will be blood. He knew.
I didn't watch that.
I didn't either. I just knew
I'm
he was
not
in
a
it.
Daniel Day-Lewis guy.
No, dude.
Because it's just, again, it's like I don't know. It's like people that, I feel like he's an actor. I'm not saying he's not talented, but I feel like the movies that he chooses, or movies that like a lot of these people choose, are going for the Oscars. And I'm like, and it's like, I'm trying to make these pretentious movies, not for the people. Like, we'll give Transformers a fucking Oscar. You know what I mean? Like, we don't give a shit about, because that's what the people want, is some like fun popcorn movies that are great. But no, instead it's this other shit,
So I look at Daniel Day-Lewis and I'm like, you look like a boring motherfucker. Nothing you say in any movie is going to hold my interest. He just looks fucking boring. Have you looked at his face?
I think he just thinks a lot. I bet he's one of those actors that just like, he's just always like,
yeah.
and they're like, oh my God.
And you know what?
Fuck off.
You know what? I don't even know what he looks like. I just think he looks like Abraham Lincoln. I think he's one of those people that transforms for all of his movies.
Yeah.
So he looks like Abraham Lincoln to me. If he walked up to me on the street, I'd know. No.
Did you see how much Abraham Lincoln's like great whatever grandson like looks just like him? You're like, he's not handsome. I'll be honest. He wasn't a handsome guy. I wouldn't put him on a penny.
I mean, the only one I would put on the penny is like the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure version.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that guy rocks.
Dude,
I'd fuck Daniel.
That guy.
Fuck Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, let's fuck that guy.
Well, I don't want to fuck either of them personally.
I mean, yeah.
If I had to watch a movie, I'm picking the one with Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyway.
So okay, so yeah, no, the questions, yeah. So what is Jennifer Lopez's legacy?
I think her music is shit. I'll be honest.
Hot take.
I would not watch any of her music videos other than the fact that she's hot.
Right.
She's worth looking at.
Right.
I don't think she has a bad voice. I think her music sucks ass.
Yeah.
I've never seen her in a single movie that was like, wow, J-Lo enhanced this movie. I don't want to say she's talentless, but I think it
Didn't she play Selena, and Selena's Mexican and she's Puerto Rican?
Yeah, that's cultural appropriation as fuck, dude.
Bro, that's a different version of brown face that I'm not okay with. Actually,
I
I didn't
know.
I didn't sign up for this.
Hey, spoiler alert, she died in that too.
I'll never watch another movie. I feel like you just don't fucking ruin Bambi for me. I swear to God, if I find out that is a fucking shooting or something. No.
Sorry.
So
I think it was a forest fire, wasn't it?
okay, so
what's her legacy? I think
Yeah.
it speaks volumes that she just tried to go on tour. Massive world tour to hype up her new album. She had to cancel the tour because it wouldn't sell tickets. And that's
Oh.
exactly what I think of her. Would I ever pay to go see her show? No.
So in your mind, her legacy is failure and being hot.
No, you can't say I don't think you can say failure. I don't think that's fair
Right.
because she's made how many tens of millions
Right.
of dollars in her career.
So
But-
you know what my favorite work of hers was? Her body of work in Living Color.
I forgot she was on that.
That's where she got her start as a dancer and in Living Color. Yeah. And she made Jim Carrey look really good.
In all fairness, I think Jim Carrey's favorite work of mine is in Living Color.
By far, dude, because he tried the hardest. But
Yeah.
anyways, so my thought on the legacy of her was her ass insurance. I'm like, I've never before and never after has heard of a singer or an actress insuring their ass. Was that real? Or is that like
That's what I was about to
was
ask.
that an urban legend?
Well, I don't know about that.
It doesn't-
I
that's-
thought you were referring to how much of her ass is real because I had questions about that too.
I think it is.
Is it silicone or is it real?
And I'm wondering if she pads, but you know,
I guess it doesn't matter.
well, I mean, it does to me actually.
Yeah, well,
All right, so JLo, take this as an opportunity. If you don't want to sponsor the podcast, we would love to have you come in so we can examine if your ass is indeed real, because there is room for argument.
maybe she could change our minds.
Yeah, but like you were saying too, who the fuck are award shows for? Who is it? Just for our parents?
Do your parents watch award shows anymore?
Yeah,
Do they really?
yeah. But I think that now that the Oscars are going to be moving to YouTube and off of cable TV, I think that's actually going to lose our parents. They're going to try to switch to get the Gen Zers because they're all on the YouTube. Yeah. And I don't think it's going to work.
I can't see that being a good move, and it's not going to make me watch it. I still don't care.
Yeah, right. I'd rather watch the movie than watch people accept a douchey award for the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, it's just And most of the movies I just don't want to watch. And
Yeah.
once in a while, they'll throw a bone at like Return of the King. Oh, we're going to give this.
They really did because all the awards that Return of the King got, Fellowship should have gotten.
You're right.
Just saying, right up here,
Mm.
right with the prancing pony of it all. Listen, comes in pints.
It's a green dragon.
That's true, but the only thing that is brave and true. Yeah. So, I guess we can move on to.
Well, you didn't say. What do you think her legacy
I
is?
said it was her ass.
Her ass. That's it.
Literally,
Just
the
her
ass insurance. Because to me, it's just like the Richard Gere gerbil thing. I feel like Richard Gere's legacy is the fucking gerbil in his ass. Most things I think involving the ass is probably what my remembrance. Like I'm gonna go, hey, he had a gerbil in his ass, boy. Everyone's gonna be like, no, Pretty Woman. I'm like, but there could have been a gerbil in his ass.
Like, how do you think he got the gerbil in his ass? Did he stick like a treat up there?
So here's the thing. I think Richard Gere was too douchey to do it himself. I think he paid like a Taiwanese tranny to.
I don't think you can say that.
Sorry. An individual that looks like one but could be the other, could be both, and hasn't made a decision, probably pre-op. I think it's one of and paid them like $8, and they're like, "Wow, I'll do it because I just want to do it."
But you think he just like forced?
No.
gerbil up there?
To me, okay, if you want to get into logistics, all right.
I'm just curious.
So I don't think it was dry. I think there was some lube involved, and I think that there was probably a tube, some sort of a canister, right? And then you put the gerbil at one end, and then the gerbil makes its way because it's like it's trapped now, can't go the other way. If you really want to be torturous, you start heating up that other end where the gerbil has to
That's
go.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, kind of like I think there was like a Mexican or South American torture of doing that with
rats.
Rats.
Yeah. I don't think they went up the ass though, but they should have probably.
I think that's where you. Is that where you start or is that where you end? Yeah,
Well,
because
no,
I think
I
you're
think
talking about doing this.
I think they put him on the stomach with a metal bucket
Yeah.
and they put hot coals on top of it.
Right.
And then they only had one way to go.
Yeah.
I don't think Richard Gere used that technique.
No, I think he did the ass.
Yeah.
It wasn't a torture thing, but he
No.
definitely wanted to coax the gerbil to be all like, "Oh man, come on in. Listen, you should don't be shy.
There's plenty of room. Had bigger shit than you in here.
Right? Listen. And that was before colonics were a thing, and everyone's like, "Wow, Richard Gere looks good." you lose weight? You're like, you did.
He gained a gerbil.
Right? Yeah. So, and how do you get it out? Or
I
do
mean,
you?
you push, I think.
Or do you leave it?
Well,
And you're just like, when
Richard
to
Gere,
become...
if you'd like to answer this question,
We'd love to have you on.
yeah, you could be our guest along with J-Lo and the General and bring Shaq.
So, and it's funny that you mentioned that because, hey, we have Shaq with us now. So Shaq,
We don't.
that'd be a dope.
That would be nice.
Funny that you bring it up. He's right here and he's been waiting.
And he don't have any fucking insurance either.
Yeah. Oh my, that would be funny. He's like, no, man, I pay for everything.
I bet he doesn't use the General.
Can you do a Shaq impression?
No.
No. Oh, I think we just... He talks like he's like almost whispering. No, I want the other one there and come to General. Appreciate your business.
Have you had Shaq's chicken?
I've had Shaq's gummies.
Oh,
They're giant.
they're
Shaq
sour.
heads.
They're sour.
They're not
shit.
good.
Yeah, no, they're not
No, and my kids wore Shaq shoes because they were
Okay.
affordable.
good. Yeah. Yeah, because he went like the Walmart route
He did
after a while.
Yeah.
He was with
So I
Reebok way
appreciate
back
that
in the
because
day.
but I don't know that they're still a thing. Maybe they are. But Shaq chicken, fried.
Yeah.
I
It's
feel
his
like
own. It's his
okay,
own
so
restaurant.
I feel like I just went racist with that by asking you if it was fried. I just assumed I was like, is it fried?
Yeah.
So because who wants Shaq grilled chicken? I mean, like you fry it.
Does
you grill
Shaq
it,
look
right?
like he eats grilled chicken?
I don't know, but also I don't want really. I want fried chicken.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't?
Ugh.
You just, God,
Dude,
you
I did
stink.
it this way. It was delicious. First of all, we're gonna get a burp mic that's just separate over here.
You guys are really missing out on the smell.
Listen, man. If you're gonna eat ass, do it with garlic. That's all I'm saying.
Did the gerbil eat garlic?
If you think that Richard Gere did not have like a mod pizza style garlic rub on his fucking turd cutter, I'm telling you right now, you are mistaken, sir.
You gotta ask Julia Roberts. She probably knows all this shit.
Do you think Julia Roberts fucked him? I don't think she did. I think
No,
she's like,
but
this guy's gay.
I think he asked her to peg him.
I don't. Yeah. Oh.
So she saw it.
Oh.
She saw it.
Oh.
So the real original cut of Pretty Woman.
Huge mistake.
Yeah, the original cut of Pretty Woman. He charged her money to do things in his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a reason why he was okay with no kissing.
Yeah, because he didn't want to smell that garlic doo-doo breath.
He's all, listen, I know what it is. I just want you to do it.
And those were strawberry seeds she was picking out in the bathroom. It was corn.
It was
corn.
She got that butthole hair just flossing in there. Just garlic rub. She's all, no. 20 bucks is 20 bucks though. I mean, like, because did it say how much he paid her?
They did, and I don't remember, but it was a lot.
Was it a couple hundred?
No, it was in the thousands for sure.
Just to sleep.
I want to
with her?
say, I want to
Just
say
to sleep with
10,000.
like a street rat.
No,
she was
no.
a street rat.
No,
at the
it was
time.
to be his.
No, but I'm
beck
talking
and
about the first
call
time.
girl.
But the first time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm talking
You're
about.
right.
The
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
She was just all like, hand stuff is 8. Because back then is the 80s, so like it wasn't as ridiculous as it is now, I assume. 8 for hand stuff, 12 for mouth stuff.
1,200.
No, $12. She was a street rat, dude.
Inflation's a bitch.
Right? Yeah, I think now it's $1,200. They're
Yeah.
all like, I got gas, I got kids to feed. So, all right. Let's talk about booze, right? Since we're drinking, we've been going on a little bit of a tirade on this. So, have you ever had alcohol that made you do shit that you had confidence for, that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna send this text message because fucking I'm finally, or like I don't know, or I'm gonna talk to this chick, or I'm gonna do something because I had the alcohol confidence to do, and you're like later go like that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that.
No, so I don't really get like that when I drink. I get really drunk and I might do stupid things, but I don't think I've ever done anything so out of character that I regretted it
Yeah,
the
but
next day.
you drink to like brown out at least, right?
No, I pretty much remember everything
Really?
except
No, you do not actually. You know how many times that you've been like, "Hey, cat, I'm gonna make you all this delicious food tomorrow," and whatever. And she's like, "Hey, man, where's my food?" He's like, "I never fucking said I was making
that's
you
because
shit."
she's making shit up.
Right? Which now she's like, when you're drunk, she makes you send her a text, so she has a receipt of the thing that you promised. I love how you have the sober confidence of going, "I ain't never done nothing I regret it. I never made promises I could get. I remember everything." You do
But
not.
That's different. That's
Okay.
different.
What about a bang mistake? You ever bang a broad that you were all like, "Yeah, bro, I fucking shouldn't have done that," but like
No,
alcohol made you
my standards have never dropped when I was
really?
Yeah.
Alcohol doesn't make, because we know you. What about Cotton Candy James? Right, something
Well-
like that. Right. So like we are like, listen, 2 beers, I'm fucking the biggest bitch I see.
That's Cotton Candy
That's
James.
Cotton Candy James.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the listener out there, we're not going to give his government name out, but Cotton Candy James is a friend of Jeremie's who drinks and, and
He doesn't anymore. He learned his lesson. I will give him that.
how do you learn a lesson? I think that he's just like, I think that he likes big women, but like when he's sober, maybe he's just like, nah, man, because someone's gonna see me. I don't know, and he's embarrassed. And then when he's drunk, he's just all like, I'll take the refrigerator, guarding the snacks. You know what I mean? And you call him Cotton Candy James because of what now?
Okay, so this is years ago. We're at a bar, and there was some other event happening in town, so the bar was completely dead.
This is where?
This is in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
So,
Ew.
so we decided we would go to karaoke night, and we decided we'd go try to see if there's any women out there that we could pick up, right? So we go in there, and then
Trying to get some strange.
yeah.
Trying to get some trim.
So we find out when we get there that this other thing's happening in town. So the place is just dead.
Right.
So at that point, we're just like, well, whatever. We're here. Let's get shit faced and sing some songs.
Yeah.
And whatever. Not even
Right.
worried about the women situation anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So there was one other table in the place that had 2 girls sitting at it. And one of them was a big
She was hefty.
She was what we refer to as bigums.
was she hungry?
She was hungry.
Oh,
And she closed down the kitchen that night.
she walked in there all like, "What up in the back?" Wait, I'm sorry. There's like the chef quits. He's
The
like,
kitchen fucking
"God
gave up.
damn it!"
The kitchen gave up.
Oh my god.
But what made her cotton candy is she was wearing this tight,
No, wait. What about the other one? You said there was 2 chicks. Was the other one delicious?
so the other
looking?
no, the other one looked like a meth head. She was skinny.
Oh, so it's not like you were both trying to fuck
No,
the 2
no,
chicks
no.
and he was okay. So it wasn't one of those
No,
situations.
when we walked in and we saw these girls here, neither one of us were trying to do anything. He's the one that gave her the name Cotton Candy because she was wearing this pink shirt that was about 3 sizes too small, and she looked like a fucking pile of cotton candy trying to bust out of her shirt.
Oh my god!
Just
Like
every
that
roll,
overstuffed
just
bag at the
every
fair.
roll just defined. Every roll. She was like, it's
She
fucking,
had more
she's,
rolls at Pillsbury.
like, she's fucking cotton candy. And I was like, goddamn, she is. He gave her the name.
And then he's like, "I'm gonna do it."
Well, no, so we get drunker and drunker.
Yeah.
And this is probably like 3 hours into it, and they're still there. We're still there. I get up and go take a piss. I come back, and this girl and cotton candy are sitting at her table. And I'm drunk as shit by this point, and I don't give a fuck. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Like right in front of
You
it.
told him, you're
Right
like,
in front of
you're
him.
like, "No." So like at a wedding where they ask if anyone has any objections, you're the guy's like, "No, God, don't do it. She's the fucking worst."
But it's like, dude,
To her face.
what the fuck are they here?
And then she was just all, she was too busy picking the gravy out of her shit. Oh, what's that?
He's like, no, man, it's okay.
It's
And
gonna
then-
be good.
And then they bring some drinks over on my tab.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Were they sweet, like sugary drinks?
Yeah.
You know, they were
yeah.
root beer floats. Oh,
Ju-
that girl.
Just one.
She's
Just
still,
one.
she's still drinking her food. Some slurred shack chicken.
So I'm just baffled. Like,
Yeah.
why are these bitches at our table?
Well,
And
okay.
so we keep drinking, and it gets close to closing time. And my apartment was literally 2 blocks from this place. So we had walked over,
Right.
had no intention of driving anywhere.
Yeah.
So it gets to be close to closing time. He's like, hey, man, can I get your keys? And I'm like, what the fuck do you need my keys for? He's like, I'm going to take her back to the apartment.
He said, listen, you going to need to give me about 15, 20 minutes.
And I was like,
I
no.
only need to borrow your keys. I ain't trying to keep them.
No.
But you're such a good friend. You're all like, you're crying as you hit it to me. You're like, don't look at me.
And that's pretty much what happened. I gave him the keys.
Right. And then you're like, how long
And
do
I'm
I
like,
wait before
Yeah,
I go
so I
home?
waited.
You had that
I
awkward
waited until
wait.
they kicked me out of the
Yeah.
bar, and her friend's still there with me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she thought something was going to happen between us, but I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's not. We can separate tables now.
she's all, how do you feel about black tar heroin?
I did.
You're like,
I did
I'm
my job.
not a fan.
So I leave.
So that chick was left by herself going,
Yeah.
I'm not getting home.
Yeah.
Whistling through her 1 2. Somebody give me this is before Uber. It's a someone call a taxi.
So
Because of the math.
so I leave and go walk back home
Yeah.
as slowly as fucking possible because it's only been maybe 30 minutes
Right.
between him leaving and me leaving. And the way my apartment was set up, it was
The fuck pad.
it was a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, it was.
And when you open the door, you're like right in the living room. Like the back of the couch is right there on the other side of the door.
Yeah. Okay. I
So
can see it.
I walk in and they're going at it on my couch.
Wait, is this a second floor apartment or
Second
first
floor.
floor?
Second floor.
Yeah, I don't know why it's relevant to the story,
It's
but I feel
not.
like it is. No, because I need a visual, right? So you're on the second floor. You're like, are you drunk at this time?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
shit faced.
so you're stumbling up the stairs, right? Painting the picture. So you're stumbling up the stairs. You would be jingling your keys, but you're like, oh, that's right. Oh, God damn it. Do I knock? Is it locked? What would have happened if it was locked?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you?
No.
You're like, I ain't got a spare one.
I mean, I probably would have been better off.
Yeah, you're like, I guess I'll call a friend. Sleep out. You're sleeping by the door like a homeless. So you're like gently opening the door. You're like, I'm gonna creak it, or did you like?
No, I just
swing it
opened.
open?
I just
You're
opened
like,
that
I'm
fucker.
home.
Yeah, I just opened it because I didn't want him to. I don't want to sneak up.
So
on
is there a kitchen on your left?
Yep, kitchen's on the left, living room
Bedroom?
straight ahead.
Right.
In my bedroom, I had to go through the living room to
Right.
get
So
to it.
so the living room's kind of like on this right side of the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
And then but straight ahead is the 2 bedrooms. They're like left and right kind
Yep.
of thing. Bathroom in the middle.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing?
Bathroom in the middle, and then another bathroom in my room.
See, I know apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as you walk in, so they're in the living room.
Uh,
They didn't take one of the bedrooms.
No, because one of the
Son
bedrooms
of a
was my office, so there was no bed in there.
Okay.
And
So now-
he knew better. Like I give him props as a good friend. He knew better. He's not going to take cotton candy to my bed. That's unacceptable.
Is it?
Yeah. No, we draw the line.
Now I kind of feel like I want to be the first thing I want to do. I'm about listen, man. When Jeremy goes to bed tonight, he's really smell like garlic and ass. Smell like garlic booty. So, okay. Now, I didn't even get not that it's super relevant. So what was she a white chick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What color hair was Cotton Candy?
Fuck if I know. I don't know. Does it matter?
I feel like was it hot pink? You know, you
No,
would
no.
remember something. So it wasn't a
No,
wild.
it was a
color.
normal color.
Okay. Was
Yeah.
it nappy?
I want to say it was
Did she
dark.
just have
It
like
was dark.
flat white girl nappy hair that she ain't washed for like
Yeah, it
4
looked
days?
greasy
and
as
this,
shit.
And this is before dry shampoo was
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
oh,
Like her hair was greasy, and I believe she was too. So anyway, to get to the point, I walk in. They're going at it on the couch. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh wait, what position?
I don't know because it was dark as shit. Thank God.
You know,
I just heard
Wait,
the sound.
I can tell you what position it was. She was a big girl. It was doggy.
So
The math doesn't equal on the other ones.
I run into my room and shut the fucking door and just pass the fuck out, right? So
No,
yeah, basically.
you're just laying down on your side, sucking your thumb, just going.
But a couple
You're
hours
like,
later,
you're not even religious. You're praying. Dear
no, I was
dear Allah, dear Jesus, dear anybody.
I
help
was
me.
drunk. I was passed the fuck out. But a couple hours later, James comes in and he's like, "Hey,
No, you
wakes
did
me up.
not wake you up.
He wakes me up.
No.
He's like, "Hey man, do you have a shirt I could borrow?" And I'm still drunk as shit and confused. Why the fuck is this man
You're like,
waking me up?
what did you do to your shirt?
And I'm just like, yeah, go, third drawer in my dresser. Just,
right, just pick anything.
just
out.
grab one.
Yeah, pick
right?
out my most expensive, nicest one I have.
No, worse. It's worse than that.
No.
It's worse than
Go
that.
get my favorite team.
So I just tell him go in the drawer and get a shirt.
Yeah.
So I wake up the next morning, come out to the living room. Thank God Cotton Candy's gone. Like her ass must have got up and got to Dunkin', make the donuts, eat the donuts.
This was the day. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see my shirt laying on the floor. And I'm like, why did you need my shirt? Because I thought maybe he lost his and needed something to sleep in.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, sorry, man. I had to wipe up the mess.
Oh no!
This was
wait.
This
His
was
mess or hers?
probably combined.
Oh, he said, "Listen, there's some booty sweat on the ground that I'm gonna have to wipe up. Is drenched. You gonna need some Lysol, some Clorox."
So the shirt he grabbed,
Oh, damn it!
the shirt he grabbed was my freaking 2003 Detroit Pistons championship T-shirt.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's a. Oh man, he's alive.
So
No, because like that's something that you hear of like on the next episode of Investigation Discovery. Two friends torn apart by a 2003 championship Pistons jersey when one decided to use it as a coat rack.
So in my couch, because at the time I was fucking broke, my couch was a futon with like a black cushion.
Oh, it smelled Fuchiton.
Yeah.
Oof.
So I could already see like dried white fucking crusty shit.
Oh God, it's still there. So they wiped it up and they left a
Well,
fucking cum stain on
I
there?
guess I didn't even ask what it was. Didn't smell it, but I was like,
You didn't, well, yeah, you didn't smell it. He's like, listen, I normally do, but this time I didn't. Oh,
so I made him.
That's hers.
I made him help me carry the futon down the steps into the dumpster, so I can go buy a new couch because I would not sit on that shit ever again.
Yeah. Well, and luckily back then, what futons were $100, so it's not like you didn't lose a giant investment. Because I was kind of worried, but I feel like if we're going to talk about character, what if you had an antique like leather couch that you got from like your grandparents from like the Depression or something?
I mean,
You're like, this is my nice couch, and they just fucking blew it on it.
everything wipes off leather, even cotton candy.
Would you though?
Would I wipe it off or leave it?
You would burn it. There's no way. Even if they cleaned it, you go, it's still there. I know it's still there, you son of a bitch. Oh, dude, what if it was like, oh God, what if it was? I'm just trying to think of the possible bodily fluids it could have been, other than just dude jizz. Yeah. And then when you really think about it, you're going, breakfast. Yeah. So okay, but so what about so that's cotton candy, and then so you made him carry the
Well, I
futon
helped him.
You're way nicer friend than me.
Me and him been through a lot together, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you were in the military together, right?
Yeah.
So he's not smart.
Well, yeah, same thing.
Like you enlisted for this? You're like, yeah, I did too. Why? Oh.
But we were both obviously still in the military at that time.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Jeremie was an army. Well, it is an army vet. Was an army comrade. You know, just like he's the dude that like when there was the don't ask, don't tell stuff, so there would just be like your grinder rooms, you know. He was the guy that wiped out. Isn't that what your MOS was? That's what your official title was? Like,
pretty much,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, right? You're like, and James is my therapist. We get real close. I told him this shit I see. He's like, my God. And Jeremy's got PTSD. He's got therapy. He's got VA and everything. Man, they took care of him, you know. But you everyone talks about the burn pit guys, but no one talks about the load wipers, you know.
Shout out to Cotton Candy James, though.
Oh, man,
That's my boy.
Good fucking
That's
story,
my boy.
dude. Nah, yeah, that's good job, Cotton Candy. But next time, just don't take her home at all.
We'll take her to somebody else's home, not mine.
Yeah, no, just God. Like, take her to her car because I don't think your car has the shocks for it. All right. So the next thing I wanted to ask you too, man. So what about like let's talk as we get progressively drunker, which is so funny that
Your shit's almost
run is
empty.
empty. Which I don't know if you can tell by the way I've been talking. It seems like it has. So let's talk about people you hate. Let's talk about people that we pretend to respect, especially like in the workplace or in life, right? So like bosses.
Yeah.
You ever had a boss that you really made them think that you like them, that you respect them, and then just as soon as you walk through, you're like, "That's the dumbest fucking piece of shit I've ever met."
I have had several of those, actually.
You've been fortunate enough.
Numerous.
Well, you've been blessed.
Yeah. Hashtag blessed.
Yeah. Good. We're doing hashtags.
God is good.
We're doing hashtags. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, why not? I mean,
God is good. God is good. God is great. And I hate this fucking piece of shit. All right.
So I know we have one in common.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you like to talk about Nebula?
So, yeah. So, you know, our boss that we had, this is how we met. Well, actually, we met under a good boss. And we were like, oh, this is great. Whatever. Fantastic. Lovely.
He smelled like shit, though. Let's be honest.
Oh, dude, he was in the military and he never washed his BDUs, his military outfit that he had to wear to work every day. He would like run in them for 25 miles and then go to work in them.
And hang them up in the office. So the office smelled like shit.
Dude. No, yeah, exactly. It didn't even just smell like BO. It smelled like he shit his britches.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Super good dude, but goddamn.
Dude.
Where's the hygiene?
Well, and just when a commander comes to you and goes, "Hey, there's been complaints about your smell," and you're just like, "I hate my people that work for me," instead of going like, "Yeah, I can see it." Like, come on, don't know.
But that's not what we're talking
Anyway,
about.
so then we get
him.
a new boss, and he was just such a piece of shit. He was such a micromanager and pretentious asshole that he. Yeah, like we had to pretend that we liked him, and but we knew that we couldn't call him by his name whenever we talked shit about him because he was the type of dude that would go after people and do retribution if he found out that you weren't, you know, one of his. So we called him Nebula after the chick from Guardians of the Galaxy because he was a fucking bitch,
an emotional bitch,
dude. Right? Oh, my daddy Thanos. Fucking, you know.
Oh, my sister. She's the favorite.
That green bitch. That's all he talked about was his green sister.
And she was better than him anyway.
Yeah.
Like, she would have been my favorite too.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, no. So we would definitely pretend to like him, like, because he was a narcissist, and him and Jeremy and I are well, we think we're smart, but that's a sign that we're probably not. But we're all like, we could really manipulate this guy because he thinks he's manipulating people, and we just need to let him think that, right? Because that's what you do with narcissists that you're like, you need to use. So you're kind of like, you just go up to him, you're like, "Hey, sir, since you're the smartest guy I know, hey, you know, I can't make heads or tails of this and stuff, you know, and you're the engineer of the whole everything, the agency, not even the command, sir.
Yeah.
Could you take a look at this?" He's like, "God damn it, I am the engineer." I finally get recognized for my achievement.
I wasn't gonna do it until you reminded me of who I am.
But he would
He's like fucking Simba in The Lion King. Remember who you are.
That
Oh, I'm
was
the fucking
Mufasa.
engineer.
That was Mufasa.
But it was Simba
And
who was being reminded of who he was.
yes, that's true. Yeah, so we reminded him, like, sir, you got a degree in this, you know? And
If you're to be king one day.
so, he would constantly tell everyone, he's like, yeah, Jeremie and Ryan, those are my guys. Right? And when the fucking guy finally left after years of dealing with his fucking abuse, everyone hated us. Because they're all like, that's his fucking boys, man. They're just like him, whatever. Like, just FYI, we hate that fucking guy.
Dude, it took us months to recover from
Months.
that shit.
No, you had to retire.
I
don't
did.
even
I
think you
quit.
did recover.
I just fucking quit.
No, and then yeah, fuck. And then people still look at me like that, like, Ryan's such a fucking asshole. And it's like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, not because of him.
So did you have any other bosses though that were anywhere on that level?
I did have the Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster. Now I know this story because it's delicious and cookies are delicious. So please enlighten us. What
All
makes
right.
cookies so delicious, Jeremie?
Well, here's a secret ingredient. It's ball sweat. So, had this boss when I was deployed over to Iraq, and this guy had been in the military for 20 plus years, never deployed, never did anything.
So he's a hero.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not even trying to shit on people that don't deploy because a lot of times it's not your
No,
choice.
I wasn't saying that. I was
Yeah.
just saying this guy was 20 years.
20 plus years.
So you trusted him
But
because he's
no, because he was an idiot. He was
so
a
there's no
moron.
association with time and service.
No.
Like 20 years of military experience. Like, oh my God, look at all these medals that he was given for shit he didn't do.
I mean, in general, I would say, sure, 20 years in the military, that's pretty honorable. Like, I would, by default, I would say, cool, you probably did something good.
Right.
This guy, fuck no. Right? He had never done shit. He had never done shit. He sat behind a fucking desk for 20 plus years, and then this deployment opportunity comes up, and he decides, well, I need to fucking volunteer for this and sit on my ass and not do shit in the desert just so I can fucking put it on my resume and get a new job when I'm done.
Now, does the Army have nicknames for people that just sit at their desks or pencil pushers?
Yeah.
Because the Marines, they call them pogues, I think.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or if you're deployed and you never leave the base, they call you a fobbit.
So a hobbit.
Because a
but
fob is a forward operating base.
And you're a hobbit. You're in a hole.
You just sit in the hole.
That's so creative.
So they're fobbits.
Okay.
But again,
That sounds
Again, I'm not trying
sounds
to-
like the negative slur for gay.
I mean, it might be.
Like you call someone, hey, you fobbit. You're like, what the fuck you call me?
But again, I'm not trying to shit on the people
Right.
that deploy and don't
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
the wire because it's not always your choice. If that's
Sure.
your job, you're doing your job.
Right.
Cool.
This
But
guy's a
this
piece of shit, though.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right. So he gets us over there, and he's a lieutenant colonel, so a 05. For those who don't know, that's pretty high-ranking officer. His job over there was to make things easy for us.
Yeah.
To smooth things out, make the phone calls, make things happen for us so we could do our job.
Right.
Which involved going out in convoys and putting ourselves at risk, right? So this guy, such a lazy piece of shit. There was an incident where a couple of us were stuck on this little tiny ass convoy support center. And the only way in or out is through a convoy, through a helicopter, right?
Yeah. Chopper.
Yeah, get to the chopper.
So
So- Obviously, we don't want to jump in any more convoys than we have to because that's where people are getting blown up.
right. 'Cause
so
the,
we would-
the improvised IEDs.
Yeah.
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 Got it.
So we would vastly prefer to get on this helicopter and get the fuck out.
Right.
Right. So in order to do this, you needed what was called an air mobility request. It was just a single page form.
Super
Had
complicated.
to fill out. It's not
It
complicated
had
at
no.
all.
If it's a single page.
It was an army form. Okay. They come with the second page is all the fucking instructions that tells you how to fill out each block. It's fucking brain dead. You got to be a dumb fuck if you can't figure out how to fill out a fucking DA form. So to set it up. So me and this other guy, Kyle, who you know well, we're trying to get the fuck out of here. And we go and get this request and we send it to this guy, the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Because it requires the signature of a 05, which he is.
Sure.
So we send it to him and we wait like 2 days and never get this shit back. So we're just sitting here like
And
our
you're
job.
supposed to just like put that in typically what next day.
Yeah, it just depends on the flight schedule and all that.
Sure, but at least
But it's
scheduled.
approved. It's
Yeah,
in,
that's what I
and
mean.
they tell you when you're
Okay.
getting out of here.
Right.
So we
Don't
send
take
it
long
to
to
him.
process. It
No.
doesn't take 2 days.
No, it's a tiny little bait.
And it's a form that he fills out, or you fill out and he just signs.
He fills out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Only
but he
he can
definitely has to sign it.
Right, but it's simple stuff of like who's the people that are traveling.
Yeah, why are they traveling?
Why are they traveling? Where are they going? Right,
super
real
simple.
Got
So 2 days go by. 2 days go by.
it. 2 days.
2 days go by, and we still haven't heard back from him. So I call him up. I'm like, "Hey, sir, you got that AMR for us so we can get out of here?" He's like, "Oh, I can't make heads or tails of it. Why don't you guys just jump in a convoy and come back?"
What the fuck? Listen, I don't know.
How about you eat a fucking dick? Why don't you jump in a fucking convoy and come get us, you piece of shit?
Listen, there's a marvel and a lot of figure, and if I'm fixing to figure, but I don't know if I could do it. You know, I'd rather you risk your lives.
I don't know why I feel like that's what he sounds like.
Yeah.
It's all but listen, I am hungry. Would you give me a snack?
So we found this army guy on the base. He was a captain, only an 03. And he was like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Why are you still here?"
Hey, what the fuck are you doing on my base?
And I told him the story, and he's like, "What the fuck, this piece of shit?" he's like, "I don't give a fuck if I'm 05 or not. I'm gonna sign it for you and get you guys out of here."
Right.
So he got us out of there the next day.
Right.
So
God forbid how long you would have been there, or you would have,
or we would have had to just jump in a convoy.
You know.
So we get back finally to our home base where we were mostly posted up, and so our fucking boss just loved to stay in the office all day. No fucking reason for it, right? He would, instead of picking up the phone and calling somebody, he would send an email at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then he would sit at his desk till fucking midnight, if that's what it took, waiting for an email response.
So like treat it like it's an instant message, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you're
Like,
like, they'd be like, hold on now.
Well, like
They're gonna write back anytime now. I gotta wait.
the
on
guy
this
you're
guy.
emailing is probably doing his job somewhere. He's not sitting at his fucking desk like you. So
It reminds me of the type of people that send an email and then walk over to you to tell you that they just sent you an email. You're like, motherfucker, okay, I know. I'll look at it when I have time. I'm working. Got it.
So he's sitting in the office all day, and with that comes the expectation that we're going to sit in the office all day too. Not a fucking thing for us to do because we were there testing, right? Our job was out on the road testing these comms, communications, right? So
I don't know if they would have figured out comms as communication.
You never know. You never know.
Break down a couple of your other acronyms. Fucking
Fair enough. So me and Kyle have been out doing test runs all day in this Humvee around the perimeter.
You're giving Hummers to Kyle?
Yeah. Around the perimeter of the base. And our vehicle broke down.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find anybody to come give us a ride back.
And you guys aren't mechanics?
No, fuck no. So
you look very handy.
And we were on the perimeter road, so right by the fence line. So you never know. Some fucker pop up in the field and shoot at you, whatever. You don't know what's going to happen out there. So we were wearing body armor when we were outside the vehicle.
Isn't that heavy?
Yeah, and hot.
Ugh.
So it's already 120 plus degrees.
Right.
And then you're wearing 20 plus pounds of body armor.
Right. That's why I grow fat.
Yes. so we had to walk back. And this is probably 4 miles at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get back.
Yeah, how hot is it?
It was like 120 plus.
120 degrees.
Yeah.
You're wearing an extra 20 pounds of, like, because it's metal, so it's hot, and it's
not
black
metal.
or what?
No, I mean they're plates that go inside.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So,
But
so it's just you. So I'm just getting the idea of how hot it is. So how like disgusting and musty you must be becoming.
Yeah.
4 miles of trekking.
Yeah, and the shit doesn't breathe. It's just covering you and making you sweat
trapping
more.
it.
Yeah.
Which is great for, reserving your fucking.
Yeah, I need to do some of that now.
Yeah.
Fat ass. But so we get back, and like, needless to say, we're disgusting. I mean, like, just
more disgusting. You mean
we just got like that
more disgusting than you normally are because you are disgusting
slightly. But you know how you get when you got like that white crust all over you from the sweat that just dried on top of itself over and over again. You're just nasty.
Oh.
And not jizz, just sweat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I always mistake those two.
So we get back, we get this thing taken care of. They get the vehicle towed, all that. And it's getting to be 10 o'clock at night. And dipshit is still sitting at his desk and still expecting us to stay there with him. And we're like, at some point, like, fuck it. Hey, sir, we're going to get some chow. We're fucking hungry. Like, we're
Wait,
gonna
so
be
chow is food.
food. Yeah.
For the listeners out there, I
Yeah.
want to break it down so you guys can understand the story.
So we ask him, like, hey, do you want us to grab you anything? And he always ate these fucking double chocolate chip cookies. Like every meal, this motherfucker had to have these cookies.
Like these big fucking things, right? With the big chunks.
No, they weren't that good. It was just chocolate cookies with chocolate chips in them. They were pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, soft or hard?
Yeah, they were soft.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he's like, yeah, give me some of my chocolate cookies. I'm like, all right.
We should get chocolate cookies for our next
We should.
podcast.
We should.
In honor. Go ahead.
So we go over, we pick up our food, we eat, and we bring him back this plate full of cookies, right?
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to walk back inside the building, and I just been pissed all day. Like, wonder why. And I'm like, Kyle,
Because you're emotional.
Kyle, hold up a second. So I take the top couple cookies off this pile
Did not.
and fucking just drop them down, pants and underwear, all up on my balls, and just rub that shit. Just ball sweat, absorb. Hopefully,
But delicately, right? Because like it's a soft, it could crumble.
yeah, no, I didn't do it so
right?
hard they would crumble.
Right. So, but you wanted to get
But just swamp balls all over his fucking cookies.
Jesus Christ.
Slapped him back on the plate. Like, all right, let's go. We're ready now.
And now, is Kyle keeping a straight face, or is he cry laughing like I would be?
I think Kyle had to walk out of the office as soon as he saw him take the first bite. He just dipped out.
But you stared and watched, didn't you? You sick bastard.
Dude, I had to see him swallow at least the first bite, just to know, just to know.
No,
fuck this guy.
So then, dude, goddamn, dude, what's worse? So you're like a murderer. Like you're the guy that returns to the scene of the crime is like beaten off while he's watching the investigators grabbing the body. He's like, I wonder who did it. you're just over there looking at me. Fucking, at least it's not jizz cookies, but still.
Well, I mean, it should have been. It's bad enough. It's sweaty balls.
Oh,
it's
God.
just. So anyway, after we return from deployment, he retires. Of course, fucking hero.
Like right after.
Yeah.
So he's just all like, I've had my fill of
cookies. I've done all my combat tours. I can retire now with a clean conscience.
I'm gonna come home a hero. Like the type that Chad Kroger would sing about.
But so he retires and stays at the same workplace.
Yeah.
So I still see him all the fucking time when I'm working there.
You just walk by and just go, what it tastes like?
Yeah, that was my thought every time. I was like, how my balls taste, sir? And so he became the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, Cookie Monster just does, like just makes them. Did he eat it like that, or was he taking delicate? Like,
no, if he would have known the ball sweat was on there, I believe that's how he would have eaten it. But he liked to savor it.
No, he liked that salty, vinegary.
Yeah, and he had this.
How do you not?
He had this
taste the funk on the cookie.
He had this stupid fucking thing he liked to do. He would always drink Coke or Diet Coke, and he would take it and pour it into another cup, but he would pour it from way the fuck up here
to get rid of all that carbonation. I guess.
Does it dissipate as it drops into the cup?
I think so. Yeah, I think. Well, it definitely is going to foam a lot more. It's aggressive.
Fuck that guy, dude.
This actually, our next sponsor brought to you by Diet Coke.
Diet Coke,
ladies and gentlemen.
Taste the. What is their motto? I don't remember.
Taste the
taste
fizz.
The flavor.
Taste the fizz.
Throw that motherfucker from on high and taste the fizz.
Listen, if you want to get the garlic booty or ball cookie out of your mouth, Diet Coke, ladies and gentlemen. It's got the funk you need to remove the other funk you don't want.
But not the ball sweat.
Yeah. So I did a little research for this next piece because I know we're getting towards the end, and your time is valuable, and we really appreciate that.
I've got a lot to do.
You've got a lot to do, you fucking retired prick. So I was starting to look up. We got on the topic of porn sequels because you ever see like Loves to Spooge 17 or something, and then you're going like 17. Like, that's do I need to watch the first 16? like to follow the plot, you know, like a Transporter movie. You can't just jump into Transporter 8, you know, or Harry Potter. Like you can't just jump into the Deathly Hallows and go, oh, I definitely know what the fuck is going on here. And clearly these are plot-based movies, right? They get awards. They have their own award shows, bringing it back.
No, that's
right?
true.
So yeah, so then I was looking up and I had to tell my wife, I was like, I'm looking up a lot of porn right now. I'm looking up a lot of porn right now. So if you look at my browser history, it's for research purposes only. And she definitely trusted me. So I want to give you a couple of names of some sequels and just Big Wet Asses 13. Okay. Okay, like your name is so good, right? It's so good that you're just like, listen, we can't come up with a new name. No one will find us.
And like, is that trademark? So if we wanted to make a movie called Big Wet Asses,
You could not. 100%. That's trademarked. You're owing some money, you know?
well, fuck. Well, we got these big sponsorships.
Okay.
We're good. The general will pay for that.
The next one is a P. Diddy special. Oil Overload 7. 6 other iterations. They're like, because you couldn't just be like, oiled hose, oiled sluts. You're like, whatever. You just have to go like, no, listen, man. the amount of repeat customers we're going to get. You like the first oil overload?
We're claiming the whole saga.
Oh, my God. So then it was Slutty and Sluttier 18.
Is that like a Dumb and Dumber play?
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Now, if they were dressed as them, okay, I'd give respect to this. I'm like, yeah.
I somehow doubt they are.
Yeah.
17 movies in.
Okay, here's a good one. Babes in Pornland 14, Bubble Butt Babes.
Colin.
Babes in Pornland. I'm assuming it's a play on words of Portland.
No, it's Babes in Toyland.
Oh.
Which is even grosser when you think about it, because that's a kid's movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh, those people need to be on a list.
Yeah,
we should never release.
No, we should just
redact.
Just hide that shit.
Okay. So
I'm sure there's some other thing to talk about.
My last one here was no, actually it's not my last one. So Buttman's Big Tit Adventure 3. That's not a good name. Buttman, like a superhero, I'm assuming.
It wasn't. Oh, never mind. That was Fart Man. I was thinking.
I didn't watch that one.
No, that was like
that was
Fart
part
Man.
of my research.
Fart Man was like a Howard Stern character.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago on MTV.
So here's the thing: why wouldn't Buttman do a butt adventure? He's Buttman.
I would imagine he has.
He did a Big Tit Adventure 2 other times, and I don't know if they failed, but he's got to do a 3rd one.
I mean, I can't imagine they failed if part 3's out.
Okay. So the last one is we talked about if you're gonna make a porn sequel, do it to a classic. Do it to one that was good. So then I was like a Debbie Does Dallas, right? So then I went, how many Debbie Does Dallas sequels are there? More than you'd think.
How many?
So there's Debbie Does Dallas Part 2. Debbie Does Dallas 3, the final chapter. Spoiler alert, it's not.
It's like Friday the 13th. They had one of those too.
Debbie Does Dallas 4. Debbie Does Dallas 5. Both in the same year. Debbie Does Wall Street 2 years later. She moved up. And then there's Debbie Does Dallas again. So I think things didn't work out. The economy crashed.
I mean, didn't she do it again in parts 2 through 4?
Then she did, I think, a Star Trek iteration. Debbie Does Dallas The Next Generation.
Make it so.
Then it was Debbie Does Dallas 99, which came out in 98 because Debbie wasn't smart. No, Debbie Does Dallas Revenge.
Like, please tell me we're not using the same Debbie all these years.
Bambi,
wasn't the original
Bambi
one,
Woods.
wasn't the original one like in the 70s?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so the fall.
So I would hate to think she was still doing it in 98.
Yeah, because part 2 was 81. So I think
but
it
we're
was
at
late 70s.
98 for that one?
Yeah. So Debbie Does Dallas Revenge is 2003. And then there's Debbie. Okay, this is a football version. Debbie Does Dallas East versus West. Like the NFC versus the AFC, but with Debbie.
It's the Pro Bowl of Debbie Does Dallas.
And then And then the last one, which came out in 2007, which also had a TV series. I didn't know they had them. Debbie Does Dallas ... again.
What TV? What
It says
channel
a
does
TV series
what
as
channel
well.
did that come on?
Spice?
Was
That still 2007? I think it was the Spice Channel, probably.
Jesus,
Dude. All right, so let's close up our podcast. We're right at time. So we want to thank all of our listeners out there. We want to thank all of our sponsors, Diet Coke, Shack Fried Chicken,
the General.
the General.
Fuck you, the General.
We want to thank
Pay
all.
us, but fuck you.
Yeah, that's actually going to be our motto for our sponsors. This message has been brought to you by this person. Pay us, but fuck you.
J-Lo's ass of questionable makeup.
Oh, man. Thanks for everyone for listening. This is Ryan Lamont and Jeremy Harris. Want to wish everyone a Merry New Year. All right.
Jesus loves you. Maybe.